Well, tens of thousands of you have tested positive for COVID and have recovered from the virus. Most get back to normal.
But as you're about to see, that's not the case for everyone. Channel 5's Tony Velasquez Jr. takes us inside a COVID rehab center in Mission.
For patients with the most severe cases of COVID-19, no longer needing a machine to breathe for you and leaving ICU are miracles. But for some, recovering from the virus is just the beginning.
Here in rehab, this type of setting, it's a little bit more intense than your other typical therapy settings. Here, every patient gets 3 hours of therapy a day, 5 days a week.
Meet Rebecca Sines. She's part of a team of rehab specialists at Mission Regional Medical Center who are helping COVID-19 patients learn how to live again.
Physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy, we all work collaboratively as a team.
Even the simplest parts of daily life are no longer second nature.
Getting in and out of bed, standing up, walking to the kitchen, to the living room.
And the bed rest needed to recover from the silent killer is one of the worst things that can happen to a person's muscle and nervous systems.
So being able to shower, to get dressed, go to the bathroom.
Things that when we're healthy, we often take for granted.
And things that you do every day that you don't realize are a lot of effort and can be strenuous.
And in some of the most critical cases of COVID-19, she's even had to teach patients how to swallow and speak again.
And speech therapy helps her right now with her swallowing, because as she mentioned before, she did have a tube that went down her throat, so that's going to affect all the muscles when she swallows foods.
But with the virus viciously attacking and damaging the lungs, one of the biggest parts of the rehabilitation process is getting their endurance back.
You can imagine like somebody who's in good physical health and trying to go out and run a marathon. After running a mile or two, they're going to be completely out of breath and very, very fatigued.
And what does a successful COVID-19 rehab look like to Rebecca?
And just to come by walking in without anything and drop off a plate of cookies or something, be like, hey guys, like, how's it going? So that would be great.
In McAllen, Tony Velasquez Jr., Channel 5 News.